Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. I am really excited for today's video. I asked you guys on Instagram content you wanted to see from me. I put some different options like a poll up for you guys and see what you guys voted on, and the majority of you all voted on an Amazon haul. And if you didn't vote for an Amazon haul, don't worry, I will definitely be getting around to those other videos, but today is the day to do Amazon haul. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. It would definitely help me out a lot, and I would just love to know that I have another person joining my corner here on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I had to take a deep breath because I'm just there's so much here, and really I just sat down to film it, so I'm kind of wired a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna start with jewelry because that's the thing that I have the most of, I think. So I have been wanting to get on the ring train. I think that it looks really nice when I see other people wearing rings on their fingers, and I definitely like the more daintier, simple ring look. I don't like it when people are wearing 10,000 rings on their hands. That's just not for me, but I definitely wanted some pieces that I could just easily incorporate. The first couple rings that I bought, I wanted something that was simple, but yeah, I still wanted some bling, right? So I purchased these 3 rings right here, and hopefully I can get them in view for you guys. So hopefully you guys can see those 3 rings. They're just really simple bands, but they just have a little bit of bling on them. I absolutely love these. I have 2 silver and 1 gold. At the time when I bought these rings, I wanted something that I wanted silver just because my wedding ring is silver, and so I don't know. I didn't necessarily have a preference when it came to what metals I liked. But over time, I've definitely gotten more an eye for gold jewelry. So I bought these. I love them. I wear them. But I wanted something that was definitely gold. I wanted some gold, simple rings. And I wanted something that wasn't going to tarnish in a couple months. I wanted something that was going to last. And usually when you want something like that, the price point is gonna be a little bit of a higher price point. And so I was like, dang, okay, let's just see what we can find. Across this brand, and the brand is Pearich, and I just kind of read their reviews. It's sterling silver, and it's a 24 karat gold coating. And so I was like, you know what, the reviews say that they're really good rings, and the price point was pretty reasonable for 3 rings. I think I spent anywhere between $12 to $15. I could be completely wrong on that, but I will have everything linked down below for you guys to check out. But it was still pretty reasonable price, especially for 3 rings. I got these 3 rings. So I got a bigger band. Are you okay? So here are the 3 rings. They're just really simple. You have the bigger band here, and then you have the 3 thinner bands, and they're just really pretty. And I've only had them for probably about a month or so now, a month and a half. They don't have all their pieces on Amazon. Definitely, if you wanted more pieces to check out, I would go check out their website because they have really beautiful pieces. A 3-year warranty, and then a lifetime repair service on any jewelry that you buy from them, which I think is really cool. And it tells you something about a brand when they actually stand behind their products and be like, hey, if there's any problems, we got it. So I really am thrilled about that, and so I definitely keep everything that my jewelry came in from them, so that way if I ever do have a problem, I can just send it back to them. All right, so like I said, I've had those 3 pieces for about a month and a half now, and so just recently I was like, you know what, I want another piece from them. Went back onto Amazon to see what other pieces they had that I would enjoy. Came in a cute little pink box, and it has the 3-year warranty card that you want to keep. I'm gonna try to get in better lighting for you guys. This is the ring right here. I love that it's still a really simple band, but it has a little bit of stones on the side, and then it has just that really pretty opal, clear, cloudy stone in the middle. There's one little stone that is missing, and so with that lifetime repair service, I could send it back to them. The stones are so small that it's not even that noticeable. Because they offer, you know, might as well use it. Really enjoy these pieces. I'm definitely going to get a lot of use out of them. Wanted a more of a statement piece. One thing that's hard about purchasing rings is that whatever size you purchase, like, you can only wear on certain fingers, right? You can't just, like, it's not universal for every single ring, unless you find a ring like this, which has like an elastic, stretchy band on it. The ring that I got, it's so pretty. I love the detail on the sides of the ring, but then again, it has like that clear opal cloudy stone, and I love that it's stretchy, and so I really can kind of wear it on whatever finger I want. It's a little bit bigger for these two fingers, but I can even wear it on the thumb if I wanted to. Definitely a big statement piece, but with me having more simple pieces, it's, you know, it's fun to throw a little bit of a bigger piece in there with everything else. So that is all for my rings. I just love the look of rings stacking and things on hands, and so that is where I'm starting at with my ring collection, and definitely will grow from there, and I would love to share with you guys as I start collecting more pieces. During Christmas time, so Christmas landed on a Sunday this year, and so I definitely wanted to buy a really nice dress for church on Sunday, and so because I had a really nice dress, I wanted some new earrings to go with it. I'm trying to like make them stop moving. But look how pretty those are. Like, they're dangly, they're simple. These earrings, I don't know about how well they're going to keep up, you know, if they're going to tarnish anything, just because I've only worn them a couple times and I kind of just keep them in this bag. For my nicer pieces of jewelry, I tend to just keep them in the bags or boxes that they came in. I feel like it's just easier for me to keep them safe and just, you know, keep them protected. So I've definitely been enjoying those earrings a lot. Next thing is a watch. Not necessarily the watch itself, because I just bought this watch several years ago from Walmart. It was really cheap. It did not come with this band. It came with like a really faux leather white looking band, which over time it started getting tarnished and just, you know, fading and just looking really dingy. At one point, the band that connects right here to the watch kind of started to slip off, and so I took some super glue and glued it back on, and so it just kind of looked a little messy. I was like, you know what, I either throw this away or I need to figure out some way so that I can wear this watch. So that's when I went online on Amazon and looked for watch bands, and I came across this watch band that I just feel is so pretty. And this is a rose gold band because it's, you know, the watch is rose gold. I just really wanted to hop in here really quick as I'm editing this video. And this specific portion, it definitely makes the band of the watch look more orange than actually rose gold. And so as you can see, like, the watch itself is a lighter rose gold versus the band itself. But I feel like it still goes really good together, but it's not orange looking as much as it's showing in the video itself. And it literally is totally leveled up the look of this watch from being just a white leather looking band, which didn't even look that great in the first place, but it definitely elevates the look of this watch. Looking on Amazon, they have so many different options, but you can see, like, it just looks so more elegant now with this band on it. Like I said, when it comes to rings, when you buy rings, usually you buy them in one size and it only fits a couple of your fingers. Well, I've tried ring spacer over the years, and so I was like, you know what, I need to get more new ring spacers, especially if I'm buying more rings. And so these are the ring spacers that I bought. They're just little coil looking things. Let me see if I have a ring that you can see it on. Okay, so as you can see here on my wedding ring, it's on my wedding right here. It's just a little coil. It just kind of fills the empty spaces where if your ring's too big, you know, you slip it on and then the ring will just stay. You can see it there. It's definitely not like the cutest thing to wear on the back of your finger, but it definitely works in a pinch, especially when you have those rings that you're constantly just moving around on your hand. Okay, we are on to other things. We are done with jewelry. Like I said, I had quite a few things to share with you in jewelry wise. So a couple months ago, I got a new phone. I needed to get like new case, new accessories and things like that. I wanted something that wasn't going to be big and bulky. First of all, I just don't like big and bulky boombox case kind of thing. I looked and I looked and I looked, and cases can get darn expensive, and so, but I wanted something that was actually still going to protect it. So I ended up going for the Urban Armor. Okay, wow. Clear, and it has the MagSafe feature on the back of it, which I really, really like. It is clear, so that way I can still see the color of my phone through the case. Definitely protects my phone. I've dropped my phone a couple times and I haven't got anything on my scratches on my phone or anything like that. But I wanted something that wasn't going to start kind of getting yellow over time. And it definitely, I mean, again, I've only had this for a couple months, and it's definitely starting to get yellow on the sides, which I'm like, oh, it's really a real bummer. So other than that, it's been a really good case, and it's protected my phone from kids sneaking off with it, from me dropping it on accident, things like that. So definitely enjoy this. It also came with a camera cover for my cameras, because the camera that I upgraded to has 3 different cameras on it, and so definitely want to protect that feature. My old phone, I had a pop socket, and I love the pop socket. I'd love to be able to have something to grip onto when I'm holding my phone. But at this point, after I got my new phone, I was like, you know what? I love the pop socket, but I would love something that I could like take off my phone and put it back on if I wanted to. I found this little guy. So you first of all, see how thin this thing is? Like, it's barely detectable. What I like about it is that it is a magnet, and so it goes really well with my MagSafe case, and so it just magnetizes to it. It's not going to come off easily. So if you're afraid that, oh, I'm going to lose it, it's not going to come off easily. Now again, if it gets caught on something, it's going to maybe pop off. But like I said, it doesn't come off easily. I can't like grip it off. Like, you have to like slide it over pretty well to get it off. I have lost it once. In the time that I've had it, I've lost it once, and then I ordered another one, and then I found it. So I have a backup just in case, but I really enjoyed this. What I like about it is that, for one, it does have the finger thing on the back of it that you can hold the phone. It also has this fun little feature right here, which I really love. You can twist whichever way. I'm looking at the viewfinder here. I need to be looking at the camera. Like, sometimes when you are propping up your phone, and if you have like a pop socket or something, it like still tilts your phone like this, and so you're not like looking at your phone straight on. Well, because this can be adjusted however you want, you can literally sit it up and then you look straight at it. I talk on the phone like through video chat a lot, and so when I'm doing things but I still want to talk to them, I can still prop it up and talk to them. Because like when you're on video chat and then you like turn your phone this way, like it completely messes up the whole camera situation when you're video chatting. So I have really enjoyed this, and in fact, I remember when I shared this on my Instagram, I had a couple people like, oh, that's so cool, where'd you get it? So I will have that link below for you, because I really enjoyed it, and now I have 2, so I have a backup just in case I lose this one. Last year or 2, I've had the Samsung Galaxy earbuds, and I really love those. I can't do AirPods, I can't do Apple earphones. That's not right. I can't do like Apple earbuds or things like that. Like, I can't do big earpieces in my ear. Like, I need something that's small enough to fit in my ear and comfortable. And so the Galaxy Buds I really enjoy. I really like the Galaxy Bud earbuds. But I recently saw Taylor Wynn talk about these earbuds on her channel. She was actually doing an Amazon haul as well. These were kind of an impulse buy, because as she was talking about them, I literally went on Amazon and bought them. These are the Back Bay Tempo 30 wireless earbuds. It says that it's waterproof, it's got a bass mode, and it's got a 32-hour battery life with the case, and has no lag on movie mode. The thing that sold me on these when Taylor was talking about it is that the bass mode. when she says when she listens to music, she wants to feel the bass. Like, she wants to feel like she's in the club and things like that. And that's kind of how I am with music. I really love hearing the bass in music. I want to feel like I'm in a dance. I want to feel like I'm in a club. I want to feel that party vibe. And so I immediately bought these. These were pretty inexpensive. I mean, I know that earbuds can get pretty high up in price, and I only paid like $50 for these. So first of all, the case is super cute. I got the purple ones. It's really nice and sleek and small. Here are the earphones themselves. I'm not going to take it out because, again, I do film on my phone and I don't want to mess up with the audio at all. Just really cute. I definitely have to agree with the sound of the bass mode. It's very bassy, and even when you turn the bass mode off, it's still really bassy. So if it's bassy when you're listening versus, and then you turn on the bass mode and it's even more bassy, if you like that kind of thing, I would definitely go check these out. It comes in a couple different colors, and they're pretty inexpensive. I feel like they have really great sound quality, and I've really enjoyed these so far. Again, like I said, these were impulse buy. I haven't had them very long, but I'm already in love with them. Like I told my husband, I was like, you can have my Galaxy Buds. These are it for me. He has probably like 3 different sets of earbuds, which is super funny. The next thing that I am going to talk about, again, a lot of these things are kind of be out of order at this point, is this setting spray right here. I didn't even know about the setting spray. I don't know how long it's been out, but it is the E.L.F. Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist. I heard a couple different beauty YouTubers talk about this, and so I finally was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pick it up. I mean, it's dollar pricing, you know, not gonna be too expensive. Well, I went to Walmart, I went to my local drugstore, I went to Ulta, sold out completely. I was like, well, dang. And I don't usually like buying makeup off of Amazon because you never know if you're going to get, you know, the real thing or not. You know, especially if you're buying from Amazon and you're buying actually through that specific company shop. Usually you'll be fine, but I just rather not. Anyway, so I was like, you know what, fine, I'll just buy it off of Amazon and we'll be good. So I bought it off of Amazon, and then while I was in Walmart one day, a different Walmart than my one that's closest to me, I saw there was one left on the shelf, and I was like, okay, well, I picked it up, and now I have 2. I have higher brand setting sprays that actually work, and so I don't know how I felt about this. So I actually tested this on my sister one day. I was doing her makeup right before she went to work, and she came back and she's like, I got so many compliments on my makeup and it lasted all day long, and like, that's some pretty amazing stuff. And so I was like, really? So I tried it out. It is the best setting spray. Like, honestly, I feel like this is my number 1 setting spray over my high-end setting sprays. It's so good. It literally does lock your makeup into place. I've taken several naps in my makeup after using this setting spray in the morning, and my makeup when I woke up looked the same like it did that morning when I did my makeup. Good. Like it says, it's a micro fine setting mist, and it is micro. Let me spray this really quick. So fine. It smells so good. Like, it's so fine to the point where when you spray your face, you're kind of almost like, wait, did I even spray my face? Because it's so fine. But it really works. If you have need of a new setting spray, definitely would suggest trying that one out. And if you haven't ever used a setting spray, but you wear makeup and you want your makeup to last a little bit longer than it does, give this a whirl. I'm telling you, it's going to be a game changer in your makeup routine. Next product is something that I definitely did a little bit more research on it before I picked it up. I am an herbal tea drinker at night. I do intermittent fasting. At night is usually when I'm fasting, and so at night if I'm up watching a movie with my husband or something, and I just have this sweet tooth and I need something sweet, instead of having something to eat, because again, I can't eat because I'm on my fasting portion of my intermittent fasting, I will make myself a cup of herbal tea. Teas can be hard because it's either hit or miss. You can either find ones that are really good and really flavorful, or you can find ones that are literally basically you're drinking warm water and then you'll get like a little sense, a little hint of what the flavor was, right? About this brand from a couple different people, influencers, and so I bought it. It is from Teapigs, and they have several different types of tea. They don't just have herbal teas, they have other kinds of teas. But I really want to try the licorice and peppermint one because I heard really good things about this one. And let me tell you, it is the best herbal tea I have ever tasted. I literally will have this 2 to 3 times a week. It just has a really nice, warm, minty, like when it says licorice, but don't think like black licorice. It's just really soothing and sweet, and like it just kind of coats your throat with this really warm, soothing, cooling, sweet, like I don't even know how to explain it. I'm probably gonna make myself a cup of tea tonight with using this. This isn't the only tea I drink though, but this is the one that I definitely get the most use out of, and it's my favorite, and I can't wait to purchase more from them. It's a little bit more of a higher price point for this tea, but you do get 50 bags in here. So like if you go to your local grocery store and you get a thing of tea bags, you usually get what, 10 to 12 bags in that, and it's only a couple dollars versus getting 50 bags. I can definitely kind of justify the price point there because I am getting 50 bags, and so I know it's going to last me a while. And I've drinking quite a couple cups of tea from this bag, and I feel like, the window is still full with all the tea bags in here. So it's definitely going to last you a while. This next one is kind of a funny one that I was kind of hesitant in putting in here, but it was still something that I purchased off of Amazon, so I'm still going to share it anyway. Before I show you though, this isn't the actual product that I purchased, but anyway, I'll just explain. So these shoes I actually got from a Goodwill, basically, and they, when you buy anything from a secondhand store, they're usually a little bit worn down. They still look pretty good, but a little bit worn down. Definitely the glitter has worn down. If you can see like close up there, like the glitter just kind of looks a little bit off. Well, I was like, and these are my favorite shoes to wear, so I was like, well, there's got to be a way to kind of help re-glitterify these shoes a little bit. I bought myself a jar of really fine silver glitter off of Amazon. The bottle of glitter is like high up in my craft shelf somewhere. Didn't want to go digging around for it, but I thought, you know what, they're gonna enjoy looking at these shoes way more than looking at a bottle of glitter. So I had pouring medium in my crafts, and I was like, you know what, I wonder if that would work. It worked. I get a little bit of glitter fallout, as you can tell. You can kind of see the glitter falling down, hopefully. I have a little bit of glitter on my hands here. It worked. There's still some patches here, but, that's not a big deal to me. Anyway, so I bought a jar of glitter off of Amazon to re-glitterify my shoes, and honestly, these shine way more than they did before. Another funny thing is you can actually purchase these shoes off of Amazon. I found them the other day, and I was like, well, if I ever need to repurchase these shoes, I know where to find them. So I'll definitely have these shoes listed down below, as well as the silver glitter, but you guys are probably more interested in the shoes anyway. This next one was definitely more of an impulse buy. Just like the wireless earbuds, I saw an influencer talk about this and I immediately went on it. This is called the SleepyTie, and basically, if you have your hair done that day and you don't want it to get messed up by sleeping on it, the idea is to pull all your hair up to the top of your head like this. Like my hair is not long enough to do that. And then you wrap your hair in this, like a scrunchie almost. It has directions how to tie it, how to put it on the right way, and then you sleep in it, and then the next day you take it out and your hair looks the exact same that it did the day before. It actually, I think, works really well. The only problem is that my hair is still kind of in that short phase, and so not all my hair stays up in it, but the parts of my hair that did stay up in it did actually stay pretty well from what they looked like the day before. But I definitely think I'm going to get more use out of this when my hair is longer. But basically it's pretty similar to like using a satin or silk pillowcase is that it's going to protect your hair. It's going to be soft on your hair, and it's not going to damage your hair. And so putting your hair up in something like this to keep, you know, your blowout or your curls intact is a really good idea. So I definitely love the idea of this, and I definitely will continue to use it once my hair is longer, but right now it's just not long enough. I did not know that this was actually as big of a thing as it was when I found out the other day. Everybody is wearing like that over the shoulder, across the chest bag, right? And I actually have one that I found. It was really cheap. It's really cheap, and I just feel like there's not enough room in there for all my stuff. Apparently, there's a huge deal going around with a bag from Lululemon, and it's in the crossbody over the chest, you know, fanny pack bag. Well, that is way too expensive. I can never justify buying something like that, especially for what it is. Okay, there has to be a dupe for this. Well, I found one. This is from the brand Pander, and it's literally the exact same as the Lululemon bag, from the thick strap, the buckle, the pocket on the back of it, including the little logo on the corner of the bag here. But as you can see, it has 2 mesh pockets on either side, and then this one's divided in half, and then it has the bigger pocket inside. But literally it's the exact same as the Lululemon one, but like the third of the cost of the Lululemon bag, and you can't go wrong. I mean, it's such a good bag. I mean, I literally wear this bag all the time. I just loved having it, all my stuff like on me, close to me, so that way I'm not like having to take my bag off my shoulder, kind of sit it down on the counter and kind of look through it. I have it right there, and it's kind of all in its own little spots. Anyway, it's been a great little bag. Alrighty, we are getting to the end. I promise I have 3 more things to share with you. I love like loungewear and sweatsuits and things like that. And so when it came around to Christmas, and I, you know, every year my family, we do Christmas jammies. Well, I love the idea of Christmas jammies, but as I've gotten older, like I want something that I can just wear like all the time and not necessarily be pointed toward a specific season, you know. It's one off of Amazon, and hopefully I can it will show you guys really well, but it has this really nice neck line right here that it folds over, but then it has this really nice long zipper that comes all the way down, and it just is super comfy. The quality of it is just really nice and thick. One downside of this is that it came all the way from China, and so it took forever. So I actually didn't get to wear these on Christmas, which was a bummer. It's a sweatsuit, so it comes with the pants as well, which is again nice quality. I wanted something that was a little bit more oversized, something that was comfy and that I didn't have to like adjust and things like that, just something that was nice and cozy. So that is a medium for size reference. But that set is about $30, I think is what I spent on it, which if you went to any type of store and got a sweatsuit, you're really usually going to spend anywhere between $60 to $80, and that was $30 there, and it's really great quality. You know, sometimes it's hard to buy things off of online, especially on Amazon, because sometimes there's mixed reviews, so you're like, what am I actually going to get from this? But those are really nice quality sweatpants and a sweatshirt. The next thing is actually the top that I'm wearing, and I'll definitely stand up and show you guys more of it in a minute, but I wanted something that was a higher neckline, kind of a faux turtleneck in a way, but that was something that I could snap up. I wanted it to be kind of in a leotard situation. I found this one and I really like the ruffle neckline. I think that it's such a cute detail. It is ribbed, and again, let me stand up and I'll show you guys. As you can see, it, like I said, it is a leotard, and so it does snap at the bottom, but it's so pretty. I think this is a large, and because I wanted it to be fitting in a way, but I didn't want it to be like too tight, and so I went the large, and so it's pretty. It's a really nice fit. It's kind of dirty up here because I've worn it. I wear this all the time, like literally you know how you have like a closet full of clothes and you only wear a couple pieces in your closet because they're just so comfy, and I feel like this is a piece that I can dress up or dress down. It's very versatile that way. The thing about it is too is I hate when you buy specifically leotard kind of shirts that snap up and they're too tight in the crotch area, and so they're like giving you a wedgie. This one I feel like has a pretty good length on it to where it's not going to give you that wedgie kind of feeling at all. So that's one thing that I was also really happy about, because again, you never know online what you're going to get, you know, whether it's, you know, going to be good quality or not. So I've really been happy with this purchase so far. We're on to the last thing and then we are done. Actually, that's not true. I have one more thing, but I have to actually get up and go get it. I love robes. I love living in robes. I think that when I'm just not in the mood to get dressed, or I just kind of feel uncomfortable in all my clothes, a robe is just a really nice thing to put on. It's nice and comfy and cozy. This really simple, just gray kimono looking robe. It's got quarter length sleeves. It's got pockets. This is inside out right now, but it's got pockets. Like I said, it's a really simple robe. I actually purchased this because there are two other influencers that I love to watch. They have family vlogging channels. They are sisters, and they created their own clothing line a couple of years ago. They come out with a lot of loungewear and robes and things like that. Well, in the last couple of months, they came out with this really nice gray robe. Well, because they are more of a higher quality brand, their price points are a little bit out of my price range. Again, the quality is really nice. I have several of their other robes, not this one, but they have a couple other robes that I have. But I was like, you know what, I can't justify buying that robe, so let's go on Amazon and see if we can dupe it. Again, I haven't felt that robe. I don't know the quality of the robe, but I really like this. I like that the neckline on this robe, I like that it's not too high up. It's just enough. Like I said, it is a quarter length sleeve, and so it's not going to get in the way of me doing dishes or changing diapers or whatever I'm doing that day. It's just really comfy, and I like that it's lightweight. So like, especially in the summertime, I don't want to wear my heavier robes, but I still want to wear a robe. And so this is a nice lightweight robe. So if you're looking for a nice robe that's just going to be very work friendly, you know, you can still work around the house and do the things that you need to do, definitely check this one out. So we all know the big hype around the Stanley cup. I can't justify spending the money for that cup. It's too much money for a cup, in my opinion. Even though I'm sure I would use and abuse it, you know, it would be my cup. But again, the price point is just not worth it to me. It's been on my radar. It's been on everybody's radar for the last several months or however long it's been. I asked my aunt the other day, because she has one. I was like, okay, is this really worth the hype? And she's like, you know what? I cannot justify spending something like this on myself. This was actually given to me by my girls, but I do love it. I definitely think that it's a really amazing cup. It's nice and big, and so it keeps a lot of water in it. It keeps really cold for a super, super long time. And so she's like, the only downside about it, and the reason why my daughters gifted it to me, it was my daughter's, but she didn't like it for this reason, so she gave it to me, was that because it doesn't have a built-in straw or anything like that, it does, if it tips over, it does spill. But she says other than that, it's an amazing cup. The one that my cousin got, and the reason why she gave her mom the other cup, because it spills, she wanted a cup that didn't spill and that it was just easier to carry around. So I looked into that one. It was still a little bit of a higher price point, not as high as the other Stanley cup was. So I just kind of kept my eye on it for a little bit, and I eventually bought it. And it is this Stanley cup right here. It's not the one that everybody hypes over, but I think that it is still a pretty good cup. The one thing that I don't like about it, though, is that this little straw mechanism is really tough to, like, you can see, like, I'm really trying to pull that up. It's really hard to pull up, you know. I have several other cups that I literally, like, it has a little cover on it and I push the button and it pops up. And then it's easy for me to drink out of. Whereas this one, like, it really takes time for me to, you can see, I'm like really pulling it up. Like, it takes a lot of work for me to pull it up. But other than that, I do think that it's a really cute cup. I like the handle on it. I know that it's a nice and sturdy handle. It fits in cup holders. I have a half-gallon size water bottle, which I love to death. But the only thing about it is because it's so big, it doesn't fit into cup holders and things like that. So I wanted something that would definitely fit in cup holders. And I couldn't justify, obviously, the price point of the other cup, but also because it does have that spilling problem. I share my drinks with my kids. I'm sure if you're a mom, you understand. It doesn't matter if your kids have their own things. They're still going to want to drink or eat off of mommy's plate or drink out of mommy's cup. It just is what it is, which is fine. This has been a really good cup. It is a 30 ounce. The other one is a 40 ounce. So, you know, if you want maybe a bigger size, definitely go for the 40 ounce. But if you aren't fine with just a little bit of a smaller size, this is a good cup. Again, the only thing about it is that the straw is kind of tricky to pull up. But that is it for the video. I made it through. My mouth is very dry, actually. I need some water. You saw how quickly I pulled that up. Like, it's not too difficult, but it's just kind of like, I wish it was a little easier. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Again, give it a thumbs up if you did, and comment down below and let me know what of your recent Amazon purchases has been. Subscribe if you're not. Ring the notification bell. It would really help me out a lot, and you'll get notifications every time new videos of mine go up. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!